Hey cat lovers! Welcome back to our channel. If you're like me, you know that our feline friends can be a bit mysterious, especially when it comes to showing their emotions. But did you know that there are subtle, and sometimes heartbreaking, ways that your cat might be showing you they've missed you? In today's video, we're going to explore 16 ways your cat says, "I've missed you." Grab some tissues, because this one's going to pull at your heartstrings. Number 1. Purring loudly. The first sign is a classic, purring. When your cat purrs loudly as soon as you walk through the door, it's their way of saying they've missed you. Purring isn't just a sign of contentment, it's also a self-soothing mechanism for cats. When they've been alone and suddenly see you, the increase in purring can be a heartfelt expression of relief and happiness. They're not just happy, they're overjoyed. It's their way of saying, "I missed you so much, and I'm so glad you're back." This reaction is often more intense if you've been away for a long time, like on a trip or a long day at work. They've felt your absence deeply and are expressing their joy in the most genuine way they know how. This act of purring might seem simple, but it's layered with emotion. Think about it. Your cat has spent hours without your presence, and their heightened purring is a way to reconnect. It's almost as if they're trying to re-establish the bond that was momentarily disrupted by your absence. This form of communication is incredibly intimate, making the sound of their purr one of the sweetest ways they show you that you've been missed. So next time you hear that loud purr, give them a little extra love and let them know you missed them too. Number 2. Following you everywhere. Another heartwarming sign is when your cat becomes your little shadow, following you everywhere. Whether you're moving from the kitchen to the living room or just going to the bathroom, they're right there behind you. This behavior stems from their deep-seated need for your companionship. Cats are often seen as independent, but they form strong attachments to their owners. When they follow you around, it's their way of making sure you don't disappear again. It's both a reassurance for them and a statement of their affection. This constant companionship can be both adorable and telling. It signifies that they've missed your presence and are seeking comfort in your closeness. By staying near you, they feel secure and reassured. It's a silent plea for attention and a reminder that their world revolves around you. So, the next time your cat is underfoot, remember that it's a testament to how much they value your presence. It's their way of saying, "Don't leave me again, I need you." Number 3. Excessive meowing. Have you ever noticed your cat meowing excessively when you return home? This isn't just random noise, it's a vocal expression of their longing for you. Cats meow for various reasons, but when they do so persistently upon your return, it's often a sign that they've missed you. They're trying to communicate their feelings and draw your attention. This form of vocalization can be a mix of relief, excitement, and even a bit of anxiety about your absence. The tone and frequency of their meows can tell you a lot. It's almost as if they're saying, "Where were you? I missed you." They might even try to lead you to places in the house, showing you where they've been waiting for you. This excessive meowing is their way of reconnecting and making sure you acknowledge their feelings. It's a vocal reunion filled with emotion. So, when your cat greets you with a symphony of meows, take a moment to talk back to them, pet them, and reassure them that you're back. Number 4. Bringing you gifts. While it might not be the most pleasant experience, your cat bringing you gifts is actually a sign that they've missed you. These gifts can range from toys to, unfortunately, the occasional small critter. This behavior is rooted in their instinctual hunting habits, but when directed at you, it takes on a whole new meaning. They're essentially saying, "I missed you so much, I brought you something special." It's a way of sharing their world with you and seeking your approval. Though it can be a bit shocking, especially if the gift is something from outside, it's important to recognize the intention behind it. Your cat is trying to show their love and appreciation. They've spent time finding something they believe will please you, which is a big deal in their world. So, the next time your cat brings you a present, try to see it through their eyes. It's their way of expressing how much they missed you and how glad they're that you're back. Number 5. Kneading on you. Kneading, also known as making biscuits, is another way your cat shows they've missed you. This behavior harks back to their kittenhood when they would knead their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. When your cat kneads on you, it's a sign of affection and comfort. They associate you with warmth and safety, similar to how they felt with their mother. After being apart, kneading is their way of re-establishing that bond and showing you how much they care. It's a deeply ingrained behavior that signifies trust and love. When they knead on you, they're not just being cute, they're expressing their happiness at your return. This action can be soothing for them, and it's a sign that they feel completely at ease in your presence. It's their way of saying, "I missed you and I'm so happy you're back." So, the next time your cat starts making biscuits on you, take it as a heartfelt compliment. They're showing you their deepest affection. Number 6. Sitting on your stuff. If your cat has a habit of sitting on your belongings, it's a clear sign that they've missed you. Cats are drawn to objects that carry your scent because it provides them with comfort and a sense of connection to you. When they sit on your clothes, your laptop, or even your shoes, it's their way of being close to you, especially when you're not around. Your scent is like a warm blanket that makes them feel secure and loved. This behavior is particularly noticeable after you've been away. They've missed your physical presence and are seeking solace in your scent. By sitting on your things, they're surrounding themselves with a part of you, which helps ease their loneliness. It's their way of saying, "I missed you so much, I want to be as close to you as possible." So, when you find your cat lounging on your favorite sweater, remember that it's a sign of their affection and longing for you. Number 7. Head-butting and rubbing. Head-butting and rubbing against you is a strong indication that your cat has missed you. This behavior, known as bunting, is a way for cats to mark you with their scent. It's a form of territorial marking, but in the context of your relationship, it's an affectionate gesture. When your cat head-butts you, they're essentially saying, "You're mine, and I've missed you." It's their way of reasserting their bond with you after you've been apart. This act is not only a way to show love but also a means for them to feel secure. By spreading their scent on you, they're creating a shared scent profile that reinforces their connection to you. It's a touching and personal way for them to say, "I love you and I'm glad you're back." So, when your cat greets you with a series of headbutts, cherish the moment. It's their heartfelt way of expressing how much they missed you. Number 8. Sleeping on you. One of the most touching signs that your cat has missed you is when they choose to sleep on you. Cats are at their most vulnerable when they're sleeping, so if they decide to curl up on you, it's a clear indication of trust and affection. They feel safe and secure with you, and your presence brings them comfort. After being apart, this act of sleeping on you is their way of re-establishing their bond and enjoying the warmth and security that only you can provide. This behavior is particularly significant if your cat doesn't usually sleep on you. It shows a heightened need for closeness and reassurance after your absence. They've missed your comforting presence and are seeking to re-establish their sense of security. It's their way of saying, "I missed you, and I feel safe with you." So, when your cat curls up on you for a nap, take it as a sincere compliment. They're expressing their deep affection and trust in you. Number 9. Excessive grooming. Another way your cat might show they've missed you is through excessive grooming. Cats groom themselves to keep clean, but it's also a way to relax and self-soothe. When you've been away, they might groom themselves more frequently to cope with their stress and loneliness. Upon your return, you might notice them grooming you as well, licking your hands or face. This behavior is an extension of their self-grooming and a way to bond with you. Excessive grooming can be a sign that they were anxious while you were gone and are now seeking comfort in your presence. It's their way of re-establishing their connection with you and showing that they've missed you. By grooming you, they're saying, "I missed you, and I'm so happy you're back." This act of grooming is deeply rooted in their social behavior, where grooming each other is a sign of trust and affection. So, when your cat starts licking you, appreciate it as a tender gesture of love and relief. Number 10. Vocalizing with chirps and trills. In addition to meowing, cats have a repertoire of sounds to express their emotions. Chirping and trilling are unique sounds that often indicate excitement and affection. When your cat greets you with these sounds after you've been away, it's a joyful expression of their happiness to see you. These sounds are more conversational and friendly than the typical meow, indicating a higher level of emotional connection. This vocalization is their way of saying, "I'm so happy you're home." It's an endearing and often surprising way to be welcomed. These sounds can also be a call to follow them or an invitation to play. It's their way of engaging with you and expressing their joy. So, when your cat greets you with chirps and trills, respond with affection and attention. They're letting you know just how much they've missed you and how glad they're to have you back. Number 11. Displaying belly. One of the most vulnerable and endearing ways a cat shows they've missed you is by displaying their belly. This act of rolling over and exposing their soft underbelly is a sign of trust and affection. Cats don't show their bellies to just anyone. It's a gesture reserved for those they feel safe and comfortable with. When your cat does this after you've been away, it's a clear indication that they've missed you and are happy to see you. This behavior signifies a high level of trust. They're showing you their most vulnerable side and inviting you to interact with them. It's their way of saying, "I missed you, and I trust you completely." This act of trust can be incredibly heartwarming, especially after a period of separation. So, when your cat shows you their belly, take it as a sincere gesture of love and trust. They're expressing their deep affection and happiness at your return. Number 12. Bringing out hidden toys. When your cat brings out their hidden toys after you've been away, it's a sign that they've missed you and want to share their playtime with you. Cats often hide their favorite toys as a way of keeping them safe. When they fetch these toys and bring them to you, it's a way of saying, "I missed playing with you, let's have some fun." It's a gesture of inclusion and an invitation to reconnect through play. This behavior highlights their desire to engage with you and share something that's important to them. It's their way of rekindling the bond through an activity they enjoy. By bringing out their hidden toys, they're expressing their happiness at your return and their eagerness to spend time with you. So, when your cat presents you with their favorite toy, take the time to play with them. It's their way of showing that they missed your companionship and are excited to have you back. Number 13. Sitting in your spot. Cats are creatures of habit and they often choose specific spots to rest. When your cat sits in your favorite spot while you're away, it's a sign that they've missed you. Your spot carries your scent, and by sitting there, they feel closer to you. It's a way of maintaining a connection to you even in your absence. This behavior is their way of seeking comfort and reassurance. When you return and find your cat in your spot, it's a clear message that they've missed your presence. It's their way of saying, "I missed you and I'm trying to stay close to you." This act of sitting in your spot is both endearing and a bit touching, as it shows how much they value your presence. So, when you find your cat lounging in your chair or on your side of the bed, remember that it's a sign of their affection and longing for you. Number 14. Increased affection. After being apart, you might notice your cat being more affectionate than usual. They might rub against your legs, jump into your lap, or nuzzle their head against you more frequently. This increase in affection is a clear indication that they've missed you. Cats show their love and attachment through physical contact, and when they ramp up their affectionate behavior, it's their way of making up for lost time. This behavior is a heartfelt expression of their happiness at your return. They're seeking to re-establish their bond with you through touch and closeness. It's their way of saying, "I missed you so much, and I need to feel close to you again." This increased affection can be incredibly heartwarming and is a testament to the strong bond you share. So, when your cat becomes extra cuddly after you've been away, embrace it. They're showing you just how much they've missed you. Number 15. Changes in eating habits. Another sign that your cat has missed you can be seen in their eating habits. Some cats may eat less or even stop eating when their favorite human is away. This change in behavior is a stress response to your absence. Food, which is normally a source of comfort, may lose its appeal when they are feeling lonely or anxious. When you return, you might notice them eagerly eating again or even trying to eat from your plate as a way of re-establishing their normal routine and connection with you. This behavior underscores the depth of your bond with your cat. Their eating habits are directly influenced by your presence, showing just how significant you are to their sense of security and well-being. If you notice a change in their eating patterns when you're away, it's a clear indication that they've missed you. To help them cope, ensure they have plenty of fresh food and water, and consider leaving a piece of clothing with your scent to comfort them while you're gone. Number 16. Displaying signs of anxiety. Finally, one of the more heartbreaking ways your cat shows they've missed you is through signs of anxiety. Cats are sensitive to changes in their environment and can pick up on cues that you're about to leave, such as packing a suitcase. They might start pacing, meowing more, or even hiding. These behaviors indicate their anxiety about your impending absence and how much they'll miss you. This anxiety can also manifest when you return, with them showing clinginess or excessive attention-seeking behavior. It's their way of expressing how much they missed you and how relieved they are to have you back. This behavior underscores the strong emotional bond they have with you. It's their way of saying, "I missed you and I'm so glad you're home." Understanding and addressing this anxiety can help reassure them and strengthen your bond. So, when your cat shows signs of anxiety about your departure, take it as a sign of their deep attachment and do what you can to comfort them. There you have it, 16 heartbreaking ways your cat shows they've missed you. Our feline friends might be independent, but they form deep and meaningful bonds with us. Their ways of expressing love and longing are subtle yet powerful. So, the next time you return home, pay attention to these signs and cherish the special connection you share with your cat. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more heartwarming content. Thanks for watching, and give your kitty some extra love today.